Ladies and gentlemen, the Locust. But first, I've been cleaning up around the house under the workbenches. Just I've had things stacked in places that I haven't moved in quite some time, like 20 years probably. You know, they've sat there for a very, very long time. And one thing is, I got a couple bad kits like this. This is from Glencoe Models. This is late 90s, and Mr. Glencoe contacted me, wanted me to, I can't remember if he wanted to fix a part or wanted to improve it on a part for his for the Glencoe kits. And I did two of them. I did one on a canopy. God, I can't think of the plane's name. It's an Italian plane. And then this, I want to say biplane or triplane, wanted me to fix that, and I don't remember what he wanted me to do for it, but I did the modification, but we were emailing back and forth, and then it just quit. I never heard from him again, so I kept the, I had the kits ready to go, but after that, I never heard from Mr. Glencoe again. But anyway, that's a little bit of history, plus I found that. That will go into the shed. We'll talk about that later on. Also, late 90s, I got into the tail end of prop making. I do love props, but I started making kits and everything. There's a show called Space Above and Beyond, one of my favorites. And after the show ended, Fox Studios was selling off all the props and everything, but they had I want to say, not their in-house prop set up, or their prop department, but they were selling off things like this. This is from Fox Studios. This is the Space Above and Beyond Marine Knife Mold, and it was one of those. They really didn't have an auction. They just had a list of things you could buy, and this was still there. And I went and bought it, and it's still good. Heavy wood frame. I'm here to tell you, if I can, like so. You can tell how they molded it. I think it shrunk a little bit. I think it should be up a little more higher, but anyway, that's from late 90s, early 98 to 2000, somewhere around there. But it is still in good shape, and I think you could, cast anything you want. All they casted was rubber stunt knives, and I did cast one resin one. I had to see what it would do, and also I had to see, had to make a little money back on it, for buying it, which I don't remember how much it cost. It's been so long. But they did write on the, that was number 58 in the, I won't say auction, but anyway, piece of little history. Even if the mold goes away, I'm going to keep the wood because it is a piece of Space Above and Beyond, which they could have a new show with different characters, same concept, but anyway, that's just me. But anyway, thought I'd show that. One of those things, molds can never leave the house, they always have to be stacked somewhere. So anyway, I thought I'd show that. The Locust. I know a lot of people don't like these kits. They're simplified and all that, which I understand. But I added a few things to it. I went with the rocket launcher type guns, and I added some styrene tube just to give it a little more laser vibe to it, a laser gun. These guns, I was thinking something like that. From the side, give it double. I was thinking something upside down, which I'm leaning more toward that. I might go that route, just to make it busy. But I haven't quite decided what I want to do yet, and I may end up gluing them on. I just haven't quite got there yet. I did add some shoulder armor Just cut styrene, just bend over, and it just needed, I think, a little extra. Added a pilot, and I'll show y'all just a moment. Added some greebles in there, which is some, someone always called them dumb bombs. Little drop tanks just to fill in the cockpit, because once you get it closed in, it hides. You really can't see anything in there. The pilot's from the old Hasegawa fighter pilot set, modern day. And the reason I wanted it to use the pilot is there's the figure, which ain't bad. Of course, me, I like toys and models, so I have no qualms with it. I just, I understand why they did the play action with the kit, which he's pretty decent for what he is. I mean, if you really look at him, he would fit, and if you want to use him to sit in there, it does. He would do the job, but anyway, I want to leave him out because it is Robogear, and I wanted to keep the figure part out of it, or the toy figure. And they're basically about 48 scale. Now, if you ever look at 48 scale figures, they're always a tad bit different. This one's a World War II pilot, which he's a little skinnier, but it's pretty close, base-wise and, proportions. That's why I went with the pilot. And I want to add very few kit parts. I mean, I want to add some, I'm pretty much done on the inside. I may add a little more. I want to add a joystick. But I added a cowling and a wheel just on the bottom just to hide the hole, which I will add a little more. I'm going to probably add a couple little hoses here and there just to make it look like it's just busy, and try to make it look cool. But anyway, very fun, different. Of course, that's what we like, and it's just a unique, just different. Don't do much mechs. Probably should have when they came out real heavy in the 90s, but I didn't. But anyway, that is where I am at on the Locust. So we're going to add a little more detail on him, and hopefully, I think what I'm going to do, where is it? I think I want to add a little chin gun right there, I like my mechs heavily armed, unless I do like a scout one, but anyway. Be a scout heavy duty destroyer type mech. But anyway, that's where I am on the Locust. So anyway, that's what I got going on today. Hopefully cooler weather will prevail, and we can got to do a little bit of shed. But working on the Locust. Taking a trip down memory lane from Glencoe, and of course the Space Above and Beyond. So that's what I got going on today. So stay tuned for next exciting episode.